Hi, it's Kevin May, the Editor-in-Chief of PhocusWire. We're here in the PhocusWire studio, here with Rachel Neasham. You're the Director of Product Management at Lola, so
Yes.
Welcome to our studio.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining us. Is it fair to say that Lola has evolved quite a bit from the original vision?
Definitely, yeah. We've come a long way, I think, from when we started out.
Okay.
And I think we saw this, we moved from augmented chat, right? Travel agents powered through AI to recommend options to travelers. And what we found is a lot of these people were really looking to book it on their own because they're so comfortable with that. And then we created a DIY product, and we noticed that so many of them were business travelers. So we said, what does this market look like? And that's why we pivoted to business travel about a year ago.
And how's that worked out?
I think we're seeing it. I mean, we'll talk about it in a little bit, but we're seeing a lot of success, especially through partnerships right now. But the amazing thing is that have you ever used corporate travel software to book travel?
I've written and seen many tools over the years.
So, I mean, we're really taking the design to a new level when it comes to corporate travel tools, which is one of the biggest complaints that companies have. And the user experience is exceptionally clean and fast, which is really nice. And I think it's a new offering that people haven't had before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you going to be stuck on corporate travel now that you've suddenly, you saw the light almost a year ago, or do you think you could go back into the consumer end of things at some point?
So we want to figure this space out. We want to figure the SMB corporate space out. We have a real shot at it, given our team, with our CTO, Paul, coming from Kayak, with our new CEO, Mike Volpe, who has a really strong marketing and sales background, specifically to SMBs, who have been really hard to crack. But I think we have all the right pieces in place. And if people happen to book their personal travel with us, then so be it.
Yeah.
I think that could definitely happen because everything's in one platform, which is really nice and easy.
Okay, we'll come to this big deal that you've signed in a second, but what kind of adoption was it getting within organizations beforehand?
Before, what do you mean?
Before the deal that we're going to talk about in a moment.
Sure, yeah, we've been signing up companies. I mean, the nice thing is it's all self-directed, right? So there's not many, the experience today for companies when they're signing up for business travel goes something like this. You fill out a form on a website, right? Then their sales team most likely contacts you for a demo. Then you go through the demo and maybe you decide to sign up with them and implement it. And that implementation takes 5 to 6 weeks, right? So we're specifically going after the small and medium-sized businesses who just don't have that time. So we've created software that lets them self-direct through that entire onboarding. Okay. So you can literally go to our site today and sign up, and you don't have to go through this whole implementation. You can start, you could sign up your company and start booking today through the platform.
Okay, I think my bosses might have something to say about that anyway, but I appreciate how easy it probably is. So,
totally.
But the deal, so you've signed this deal with Amex GBT, which is a big deal for Lola, I would say.
Definitely. I think both of us. Yeah, we're really excited.
So who needed who more?
Who needed who more?
Yeah.
I think we needed each other. That's why it works. That's why it's a really good partnership. I think we have the benefit of moving really fast. We built our online desktop booking tool in 4 months. And it's a whole beautiful tool. And GBT has the supply relationships that we hadn't had access to, nor could we provide to our small businesses. So it's this really powerful combination that comes together and I think offers a really nice solution to companies. So it's the best of both worlds in a lot of ways.
But it's interesting that they chose to do, I'm talking for Amex now, that they chose to do this rather than building it themselves. Yeah. Which would have been an approach that they could have done given the size, and they've probably got their own very clever developers anyway. I'm
sure, yes, absolutely. It's a good point. I think when big companies, they're looking to innovate, they say, should we do it in-house or should we look outside of ourselves through a partnership? And there's something to it. I mean, I'm sure you know this, but it's not just building the product, it's the team, it's the culture, it's everything that goes into it. And our small team can move extremely fast and build extremely well versus Amex trying to kick that off in-house. It might have taken a longer time to reach execution phase. So I think partnering with us, their huge value prop is on the supply side, ours is on the software side. So you put those together And it makes more sense, I think, that way.
Yeah, and lastly, Rachel, I mean, just broadly, we've seen some big funding rounds going into corporate travel tools.
It's been amazing.
What's happened? I mean,
it's
that was
market.
fairly unheard of. It's just the last year or two. There's been some.
Yeah.
The volume of those rounds has gone up, and the actual value of those rounds has gone up.
Yep.
What's attracting investors to corporate travel tools?
I think even not even corporate travel tools, but let's just say like B2B tools in general, right? Funding has gone up for all of those across the board.
Yeah.
And I think when you look at the market size of travel, it's no wonder that like as corporate tools within travel are starting to evolve and get better, and more companies are starting to adopt them earlier rather than just when they're an enterprise company, you see how much money is there and how big the market is. So it's almost common sense to invest in it.
Okay.
And it's really exciting to see it happen.
Okay. Rachel Neasham from Lola, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank
you
you
so much.